and then after the close of the rehash, right? So the rehash is just basically going over the extended payment, that it's not a one-time gift, that you'll be staying with the program for more than 12 months, hopefully a year, and then the address. So basically, we're just doing through the form. Allowing people to sponsor our child. The country they're gonna be sponsoring the child in, the address, get that dope. Once they got comfortable with that, now it's time to use that, but now change it up. So a couple months go by into the job. I make sales a couple of days. I don't make sales other days. Now I'm working on what I need to work on. Do that. Go in the field. Make the money. Don't make the money, then fresh it off. Work on the next day. So that little battle I'm doing. All right, doing that. Traveling to different locations now. So this is where things get crazy now. So we're traveling all over, deep in Long Island to like Riverhead, upstate, Hamptons, like we're all over, right? So sometimes the way how it works, other people that are in the same car with us, that are going to the same location, we're dropping them off and then we're going to that location. So sometimes the location may be farther away or closer away. It depends where we're going. So we're doing that. If we get there, set our stuff down, get comfortable, do what we have to do within, get the day started. So that's happening. Now things get crazy now when, let's say I'm going to a location, and the way how my school works, since I'm doing my classes online, I have to be home at certain times to be able to go on the Zoom call. And that's where everything started to fluctuate because even though I could just join off the Zoom, my mom wants me to be home because she don't want me to get distracted because I'm outside working and doing the Zoom call at the same time. She just thinks that it will be too much, and she just didn't like the fact that I was doing that. So that's going on. So I'm trying to get as much things I can afford. It's time for me to get up out of there and then do that. So it was this one day in October where I had to be home at a certain time, and I wasn't able to make it. So I just emailed them, letting them know that I go be home at a certain time. Right. So I had to be home around 8:10 for my call. But I didn't get around to like 8:30, like something like that, right? For the Zoom call. So got home when I was running late because I'm traveling from place to place. Mine didn't like that. So you gotta be home at a certain time or else you just keep happening. I'm gonna tell you that. So when parents say, oh, if you don't do this, I'm gonna tell that person, that the other parent. That's basically what happened. So that's going on. I'm already pissed off because I'm busting my butt all day and ain't making nothing. So it's like I'm already going through that. Tired, drained, and I gotta go to a online college class. Like that's already way down. All right. Doing that and all that. Now, road trips is coming along, right? So the way how the road trip works, you sign your name on the list and then you get sent to somewhere upstate to basically do the same thing we're doing in Long Island locally, but just in a far location and a whole different environment, right? So what how the work trip works, sign them, get everybody in the team that's going on the trip in the meeting room to go over the rules and regulations, who's going to be proctoring the trip, and so on and so forth, right? So obviously I wanted to go on a road trip, but I'm obviously doing school at the same time. And then when I end up bringing that details about the road trips to my parents, they was basically saying no when I'm working, and they want me to be somewhere as local. They don't want me going out, traveling out the state, because they don't know what's going to happen to me. You guys know what? Even though I'm going to be in a group, and I'm going to be letting them know that I got here safe, and I'm going home safe. So the way how road trips work, you'll be there for a week, making your sales, team, staying out how long you have to be, and then that Sunday, you're making your way back to Long Island and going back home, right? So obviously, I'm letting my dad know. Try to go on a road trip and all that. Basically saying no. Farther away. I want you local. I want you here. All right. So I'm just saying that I was letting him know that this would be an opportunity for me to make more money. And he wasn't trying to hear all that. So, you hear his voice, the answer is no. So, I can't go on a road trip, right? So, next day happens. And the boss knows I can go on road trips. Just let them know my situation. So that's I'm not even going to discuss all that. All right. Basically, I'm quick to can go on road trips, and basically that is basically hindering my development because I'm already struggling to make sales consistently as the weeks were going by, and me not going on a road trip was basically hindering my process. So me not going on a road trip basically cooked me. Right, so that's going on. Can't go on a road trip, so everybody else who attended the list is going on a road trip. They're gone, and now I'm just going in the office and then going out in the field or whatever, the usual. So that's going on. All those road trips that they went on every 2 weeks, can't even put my name on the list because I can't even go. Pisses me off. I can't even do nothing about it because if I would have just did what I did. Not did what I did, but went on a road trip, I would have been where I am currently right now a lot sooner. So, homeless. So that happens. Months is going by, either making good amount of sales or I'm not making good amount of sales. The boss is seeing that, and then November comes around, right? November comes around. You see him down at making consistent sales, so he gives me a go. I had to hit 5 sales for the week to be able to stay with the company. So Monday comes around, I make 2 sales. Tuesday, I make nothing. Wednesday, make nothing. Thursday, give it my all. To make anything. Friday, got trolled. Saturday, same thing. And then Sundays, it's crunch time. There were times I could have gotten a seal, but it let it slip, and then things happen. So some things I could have controlled, some I just didn't give it my all to my full extent. So, mind you, I'm there from 12 until the store closes. So the store closes at 7. I'm at a PJ Go store, attacking everybody I see. People saying something wrong and going into the store. You see me outside, go outside. Yeah, that happens. People who I thought had good conversation with, either too young or can't do it. And then that happens. All right, this is my last day. That job couldn't hit the 5 sales, and then I lost the job. So Monday comes around, saying my goodbyes, turning all my stuff in, my badge, ID, and same thing. iPad, all the stuff I used to go on the field, I had to bring it all back. And I'm out of there. And that's how my parents made me lose my job. And I felt as if I would have went on more than one road trip, I would have been on to the next step. I can promise you that. Because I already demonstrated talents that I can make consistent sales. It was more so me needing to be in a different location and me getting that experience. Because everybody went on that road trip has gotten promoted or was very close to getting promoted, just needed 1 or 2 sales off. And me not being able to go on a road trip because of my parents and school and all those unnecessary things blocking my way caused me to lose out on more money, but as well as hindering my growth development. So me battling that made me frustrated, lost my job, and then I had to do school, finish out the semester. So that's going on with my job, and now I'm just sitting there at home, just trying to look for a different job. So I'm cooked, just looking. And then there's that. And that's the story of how I lost my parents and we lose my job.